Hello, beautiful souls. How y'all doing? If you're new here, welcome. I'm Brainy, and this is Brainy Twin Gemini, where we talk about the law of attraction, manifesting your dreams into miracles, life, love, spiritual health, fitness, all good things. Today I'm going to be doing a twin flame collective message as it resonates for feminine and masculine energy, knowing not everything will resonate, so pack away what doesn't and keep what does. So every morning, while I'm having a bath and I do some deep breathing and some meditation, I say, okay, today I'm going to do a backdrop for the message for the Twin Flame Collective. But then I can't, because the way that these cards fall out, I want you to see the visual beauty in the message and how they always resonate with one another. So I'm going to get started on the masculine energy, and it completely resonates with the Twin Flame Collective energy. And again, it's how it relates to you. Not everything will resonate, so kindly just pack away what doesn't. Please don't place comments and disrupt the vibe of the channel. It's a very, very beautiful, loving channel. So if it doesn't resonate, that's great. And if you have feedback from me personally, send me an email. I welcome your feedback with a loving, open heart. So with that being said, I'm going to get started with the masculine energy. So as many of you know, this journey is a journey of ups and downs. And sometimes I resonate it with like a Ferris wheel going round and round and round, or a roller coaster, up and down, up and down. And energy is not static. It's not the same every single day. It can be for a number of days, but it changes. It can change so quickly and so radically. Well, that's kind of what's happened with masculine energy. So I have here blocking connection, and I have here stuck. And what I resonate with this is the thinking man. So there's a few things going on. We're meant to follow the voice of the heart. The mind is there as a tool, as a guide, but we really should be navigating our journey with that voice of the heart. And sometimes what happens is, I always want to say it's low vibration, because we live in a low vibration. We truly do. Not like in a low vibrational world. We operate out of high vibration and unconditional love, and we're meant to raise that vibration. That is our mission here. And the masculine has been around some, I want to say, very low vibration. So when you get into that low vibration, I feel like that's when the ego starts to resurrect and it starts to misbehave. And they're feeling unworthy of the love right now. They're just simply feeling unworthy. And I feel it has to do with as I said, some low vibration, someone in their soul tribe not supporting the love that you both radiate. And when you're around that low vibration, it puts you into that, I want to say, that nemesis of the ego. But just know that, they are ending karmic cycles that don't fulfill their soul. This wisdom and this knowledge is coming to them as it's meant to. So, as they're self-reflecting, as they're becoming more aware, and as they rebirth into the best version of themselves, that knowledge and that wisdom comes. It cannot be forced. It's frustrating sometimes, because feminine energy, you're so closely, you're energetically bound, and you transfer this energy back and forth, this energy transference. So what happens is, you can totally feel the energy and the low vibration sometimes. And as the masculine rebirths, they come to this wisdom, and as a feminine, you may see things beyond the veil. And what do I mean? I mean that that this masculine is in a toxic karmic situation, and you want to help them as much as you can. And it has to be in their time, unfortunately. I feel like for both the masculine and feminine, the solar plex is blocked. And that could be this blocking of connection right here. There may be some very bad stomach upset and just digestive problems. And that could be indicative of this solar plexus being blocked. But the most important element is standing in your personal power. And I feel like right now the masculine is very vulnerable and they're a little bit powerless. And that is a direct result of this unworthiness. It doesn't have anything to do with your feminine energy. It has to do with the trauma. And many of these masculine energies were very compromised with their self-worth as they were a child into adulthood. So naturally that always comes in. But they want you to know that they're speaking to you through music today. So pay attention to the music. I can't tell you how many times this music, when my twin and I were in physical separation, this music was just, I want to say brutal at times, because I would be, thinking of my twin and manifesting and meditating, and this most bizarre music just used to come on, and I wouldn't hear it for years, and then it was so beautiful. So pay attention. It may not be your song. It may be a song speaking directly to you as it pertains to your situation. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I have Magician in the mirror here, and I feel like, and I've been feeling this crazy energy that when you look at each other, you're that mirror soul of each other. You have so many similarities in terms of trauma, just your I want to say your life journey. And when you come into each other, you're a mirror of one another. And when you sometimes, how do I explain this so you understand? When you look in the mirror, when you look at yourself, you're essentially looking at each other, and what wound, like you're almost like resurrecting these wounds in order to heal them. You're like a mirror self of one another, like it's, and you're mirroring and triggering all sorts of energy right now. But that's the energy of rebirth, and like just rebirthing into that beautiful, beautiful soul that you're meant to be. I get like this rebirth is so significant to me because this masculine is rebirthing into a beautiful, beautiful soul. They're transforming. Even though there's like sometimes this overthinking, sometimes that needs to occur in order for you to become aware. And it's beautiful. And I like this so much because it says, "You are my rock foundation. Our love keeps me grounded." So no matter what trials and tribulations this masculine energy goes through, believe it or not, feminine, you keep them grounded, and that's your love. So you emanate this amazing love energetically, and you help each other throughout this daunting journey. And it's so, so beautiful. Two things I want to really, really focus on are these. And that's, I can't believe how these come out. Like, I'm serious. Like, the cards never cease to amaze me. So we have 6th chakra, and then we see beyond the ordinary. Well, the 6th chakra is the third eye. And I feel like when you come into each other, you open that third eye. Like, that third eye opens, like, automatically, like, quickly. And, that's, the 6th chakra. And it is a very, very beautiful, beautiful chakra to have open, because, well, as you can see, it's located in the center of the forehead. It governs the pituitary gland, the lower brain, nervous system, the ears, nose, eyes. It's how we see things physically and intuitively. When developed, it improves our intuitive abilities, helps us to see clearly the big picture. These two resonate with one another for sure. The third eye can take you, your intuition can take you on a most wild, amazing journey, because you see things more clearly. You see things that you never used to see before, and it is beyond the ordinary. And it is absolutely wonderful. This, here, there's signs and sinks, right? So I didn't go over that card, but it's right here. Signs and sinks. It totally resonates with all of this, because they are seeing signs and sinks. And all of these signs and synchronicities remind them of you. I know that when we were in physical distance and physical separation, I couldn't, like, these signs and sinks were like insane. And the weeks leading up to our physical reunion, they were like absolutely too much. Like it was like, it almost like felt like they were haunting me. And I was like yelling out like a spoiled child, like, stop, just stop. I can't take it anymore. But they're meant for you to see them. There's no coincidences in life. And this here, this, and this is the masculine rebirthing and seeing all of this beauty. And it's beyond ordinary. You are beautiful, beautiful souls. These two I love very, very much. Totally resonate with one another. Again, spirit of gratitude and appreciation. No matter what, the journey holds or entails for either one of you, the masculine has deep appreciation and deep gratitude for the feminine energy. They know why you came into their life. It's to help them. They know that you're a miracle. They know all of this stuff. But there's always that, that ego that comes in, and the thinking. And there's that fear of, I'm not worthy. I never meant to hurt this beautiful soul. And I fear rejection. That stems from the unworthiness. It's like a cyclone. Once you start, then one thought leads to another. And then it's like, you have to ground and get back into that personal power, your own personal power. So I really feel like the masculine energy has to do some clearing of the energy points. And that's what's blocking the connection. That's the only thing that's blocking the connection right now, is I feel like the energy is kind of out of whack. It's out of sync. It's not harmonious, and it's not balanced. So masculine energy, if you can do anything, please do that. I love this too. I love these little nature's messengers. They always come at the most divine time. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. See the big picture. How is that? It resonates with all of this, beyond the ordinary. Sixth chakra, which is clearly seeing the big picture. They completely resonate with one another. And this is such a beautiful, beautiful message. No matter what interference or what garbage or junk gets in the way, it gets removed if you do the right things. And that's to follow the voice of the heart. Have faith and trust in this connection, and source, divine, God, universe, however you resonate. Those are the most important elements to get your movement forward. Obviously, to get to the destination of self-love. I love these two messages too. I cannot believe these came out. Everything happens for a reason. And even though the reason is sometimes unclear, I graciously accept all that transpires in knowing that it unfolds through love in accordance with the divine will of my soul. And that's absolutely true. But this one here definitely resonates. And I'll put this card here for appreciation. Your smile illuminates my soul. It makes me feel whole. There is no part of me that your love cannot fill. From the moment we met, I am forever grateful. And I count my blessings each day, beloved Jewel. So it is absolutely true. The spirit of gratitude, grateful's here, appreciation, absolutely. And it's such a beautiful message, and I love it all so very much. So what do we have for the feminine energy? Beautiful, beautiful feminine energy. I feel like when I do these cards, I'm like, I have to do this live so you can see the dynamic of how the cards fall. So just to give you an indication, I do these, and then these, and then the animal spirit cards. So I like have a simultaneous way that I let the cards fall, and I let them fall as they may be. Sorry, these allergies are acting up again. So it's just crazy how all of this resonates. So a couple of things here. This self-worth card is coming out for you as well, feminine energy. And I feel like because the masculine is doubting the worthiness of your love, you are like you're transferring that energy because you have this mirror soul of each other. And I have this man holding a coin here. It has nothing to do with financial stability, financial nothing, because worth is worth. And what the masculine needs to come to is that they are worthy. And it's not always measured by a coin. It's measured by soul, fulfillment, richness, happiness, bliss, and peace. So very, 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 very bizarre how these two cards are coming out. Like it's too much. And it's, to me, it always proves that you're so energetically aligned. Even though it's not always a good thing, you are always aligned, and this is such proof that you are. So I'm just going to put those up there for now. I have surrender, I have daydreaming, and I have twin flames. So I'm just going to set this one over here, and I'm going to put this one over here. And so two things with this message. Some of you may be doubting the connection, doubting what a twin flame is. And, you know, it's difficult. You know, there's a lot of, I want to say, parasites and imposters out there. I'd never even heard of this before. I just know that there was a love so deep within my soul that I couldn't even reconcile with my whole journey. It was like, how is this even possible? I was in a marriage for over 20 years, and that relationship for 24 years. I didn't even feel, not even once, the amount of love for the karmic partner I had that I did for my twin. There is no twin flame university. There is no, it's you know, they're very good coaches and guides out there, but there's also a lot of imposters. And I came to this all on my own, all of this wisdom. It's all journaled. It's all, I never Googled anything. I never looked at anything. All of this wisdom came within myself. You know, about midway through the journey of separation, I was missioned to message because of the garbage that's out there. You know, this message is coming to you today. If you're doubting this, this solidifies that this is your connection. The surrender there is to surrender to the connection, and not give all that power and be powerless to the connection. Sometimes, and I know I was a victim of this, I spent a lot of time alone. I spent a lot of time crying, a lot of time isolating, and I wasn't really living my life because, as I said, I couldn't reconcile. But then once I surrendered and broke free, I truly got into that destination of self-love. You're always daydreaming about your masculine, always daydreaming about the life that you will have. Not that you're going to, you will. As long as you do the soul work. And I don't care what anyone says out there, you know, by the grace of God, I navigated this journey with a very, very powerful guide, and extremely powerful. And every daydream that I had blossomed into reality. So all this shenanigans out there where it's like, oh, you may never be able to be with, follow your gut and guide, you know. Yes, you will migrate away from them and you will surrender, but that is for the betterment of you. And once you do, that's when the magic and beauty occurs. I can't believe that too. You're seeing signs and synchronicities as well, and they all remind you obviously of your masculine energy. It's so beautiful. I want to go over this. I feel our hearts aligning in the third dimension. Well, ironically, this card came out. And that's what I mean, like the beauty of how these cards resonate with each other. It just puts me in awe. I do it strictly out of visual, like artistic purposes, because it always does resonate. I've been having like these weird pains in my chest. They're not for me, they're for you and feminine energy. It's strange how this goes. Like the fourth chakra is like the heart chakra, and it's the center of the chakra, like the energy system. And obviously it's located in the heart area. It governs the thymus gland, the heart, circulatory, the immune, endocrine, the center of emotions, social identity, self-acceptance. It's related to love. When developed, it improves our ability to love deeply, feel compassion, and have a deep sense of peace and centeredness. And that's exactly it. So how is this coming out? Deep sense of balance and centeredness, feminine energy, masculine energy, having that balance. There's this angel of balance card here. This, again, is not a coincidence. These cards are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Great big love. So we have love here. We have the heart chakra. We have the angel of love. Everything is related to the heart. And when the heart chakra opens up, it's crazy. You have this like trembling, this shaking, this bliss, this happiness. It's so wonderful. And again, it doesn't just happen once. It can happen many times. Because I know for me personally, when I was in physical separation, it happened at least 4 times. You know, I felt that quivering, that that alignment, that heart, everything. Because what times happens is it opens, it closes. It opens and it closes. Usually closes when you surround yourself around that low vibration. But rest assured, it opens always. I've tried so many times to communicate, but the fear is binding me. Absolutely. There's been so many times feminine energy wanted to reach out to the masculine. All I can say is you do what you feel is right. I know myself personally, I did want to communicate every single day, but something was preventing me to do so. I feel like I felt like it was not meant to be at that time. And when it was meant to happen, it would happen. And by the grace of God, source, divine, universe, it did happen. But you have this huge desire. I don't want to I don't like to give advice very often because I'm merely just a messenger here. But if you're not, I don't know, if you're not doing it for the right reasons, maybe don't do it. You know, there you go. And also, this is probably what you want to do. You want to profess your love, to thank your masculine for always believing in you. They do believe in you. They have the most appreciation and gratitude for your entry point in their life. Sometimes, you know, I feel bad because sometimes we can't overcome that ego, you know, and and navigate the voice with obviously the heart. So, you know, I'm not into science. I'm into the divine, because science doesn't prove everything, but they're actually proving now that the heart has more energy and power than the brain, and that the heart can actually stimulate more function of the brain. So you tell me what should navigate your journey of life, you know? And take a deep breath. But I feel like you are breathing. That's why this is happening. This is happening. And this is happening. So, you know, you're breathing, meditating, balancing. You're doing very, very good. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And you do what is good by you. The animal spirit message for today is number 28. And it's frog spirit. Clear out the clutter. Is there clutter that you need to clear out? I know, again, this stuff is crazy because I totally resonate with it, because when I was in physical separation from my beloved, beautiful soul, I was like on a mission just to clear out everything, purged clothing. I must have taken like, I don't know how many carloads to the secondhand store. It was just like clear, 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 clear. Just get rid of it, get it out. It just opens up you're at like a whole different aura and a whole different orbit when everything's kind of like out. Because when there's clutter, it clutters your mind, believe it or not. So I feel like some of you are doing it too, you're purging, which is beautiful. And lastly, I love these two so much. So the quality of your thoughts equals the quality of life you experience. Thoughts are living energies that have enormous influence on what you attract into your life. Think love, and that is what you will attract. Exactly. The quality of our thoughts is that exactly. And they are energies. And the one thing is it has a lot more energetical, if that's a word, influence when you speak it. So be careful with your words too. Because thinking is one thing, that you're manifesting it into the universe. Speaking has a lot more power. So beautiful. And I had this, I believe the thinking woman came in, I can't recall for the masculine, or the thinking man, sorry. And this, your love life will transform when you truly love yourself, just as you are. You are perfect just the way you are. Accept this, and you will be amazed by the changes it brings to your life. Yeah, exactly. This came out the other day when I did a message the other day, and it really does. That's really truly the truth of this destination, is the love of oneself. When I recognized that, obviously, I journaled it, and I really focused on the love of myself, and then that's when everything transformed in my life, and that beautiful soul came back in physical embodiment, and it was beautiful and gorgeous and unexplainable. But anyways, that's what I have for you beautiful souls today. If any of this resonates, kindly hit the like, notification, button. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe for more videos like this, and comment. Love to hear your comments. These cards are for sale on my Etsy store. If you want a personal message, visit my website, which is in the comment section of this particular video. And again, thank you all so much, and have a beautiful, wonderful day.